This is like something out of a movie. A giant SOS drawn in the sand helps rescue men trapped on uninhabited island. Mariners drifted over 100 miles from their departure point. Daily Caller News Foundation Andrew Trunsky reports 3 mariners rescued from a remote Pacific island after a helicopter saw their message, an enormous SOS written in the sand. We know that SOS is an international signal for SOS. It's in Greek, means SOS means save. The sailors who were headed to the Micronesia island of Pulap were missing since Friday, since their boat ran fuel. The boat ran fuel and drifted off course in the middle of Micronesia. It's a nation consisting of thousands of islands and atolls, according to what the Associated Press reported. Both the American and Australian militaries sent out crews in search of the missing sailors, the U.S. Coast Guard said Monday. As one American helicopter finished its search Sunday, one of the crew members on board saw the message in the sand in the tattered vessel on the beach of Pikelo, a minuscule uninhabited atoll. Now, Lieutenant Colonel Jason Palmera Yen, who was piloting the aircraft, said, "That's when we looked down and saw an island, so we decided to check it out, and that's when we saw SOS and a boat right next to it on the beach." Once rescued, the Coast Guard realized that the mariners had drifted over 100 miles from their departure point on Puluwat, which is another Micronesian island, the New York Times reported. An Asian crew delivered food on the sailors to the sailors after their rescue, and a Micronesian ship picked them up Monday, escorting them back to Pulap. Captain Terry Morrison, who led the Australian crew, said that he was proud of the response and professionalism of all on board. He said, "As we fulfill our obligation to contribute to the safety of life at sea wherever we are in the world." So SOS is from Greek, meaning sos, meaning save, and also the okay, the signal when we say, okay, I'm okay, you're okay, everything's okay. Okay is again from Greek, meaning ola kala, okay, ola kala, and that came from shipping, comes from shipping, and before every voyage of a ship, the engineers and the vessel, the engineers that are responsible for the vessel, checking the vessel before every voyage, sent divers underneath the vessel. That's when the vessels were, of course, still wood thousands of years ago, and they would write with chalk, mark underneath there, okay, that they've checked the lumber, they've checked the wood, that there's no leaks anywhere, that it's worthy of sailing. So they would mark okay, and also on the manifest, they would mark okay, ola kala, meaning everything is fine for the journey. So the okay, that also, like SOS, comes from Greek abbreviation. This is on WND, so that's wonderful of them to think of doing that. They were spotted. This is by Daily Caller News Foundation on WND. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.